Weird. I know you're hungry. Shut up. My tummy growled. Okay. Is it in the Patreon feed? Is that video in the Patreon feed? Yes. Goodly good, goodly good, goodly good. Okay, what's happening? That one. Okay. Here I am. I is back. Right. Well, what's been happening? Well, I edited the video and I did it and I uploaded it and that's all good. But yeah, testing out if StreamYard will work on this phone. It doesn't work in the app, in an app. But I mean, it did work on the over. It worked sort of, I guess. And that was good. I mean, it worked. It worked okay, I guess. Yeah. Hi, Joe. And you're not here, right? You basically said hi and then bye, right? Hi. AJ says hi. Hi. Yeah. So that worked kind of well, I guess. And we got the filming done, so that was something. But yeah, I have to deal with something that is problematic. It's very problematic because, like, I don't control sleep. I don't control my sleep. I basically control when I go to bed, I guess. But that doesn't mean that I'm necessarily going to sleep when I go to bed. So whenever I just feel really tired, I go and lay down, and sometimes I will sleep. I have a meeting that is going to. I'm going to be awake, hopefully for. Technically, for me, it's tomorrow now. That's when the meeting's going to be. Yeah, I woke up today at like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So I kind of don't know what to do. It's with my investor. I need to meet with my investor. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why. The shirt for my suit that I'm going to be wearing is out currently. Is ready because I'm having a meeting with my investor. So, and it's in Newcastle. So I've got to be. I'm going over there. I'm staying overnight. But yeah, the thing is that I want to be as awake as I am right now. So technically, on my 20-hour a day awake schedule, I am currently in the middle. It's like, for me, it's midday-ish. Problem is, it's not that. It's like 1 a.m. here in the UK. So yeah, I basically have. I've got to decide what I'm going to do. Um, I'm going to have a shave for one thing. I forgot to shave my face. Yeah, most people don't realize this, but and it doesn't really show on camera that well. Kind of does, but I've got that. I have the condition where basically my beard hair doesn't end here; it kind of extends all the way up to my eye and all over my forehead and everything. So every time I shower, I basically there's a razor in the shower. I just quickly go over it. It's not a big deal. It's not that big of a problem. It seems to grow a lot slower than my actual beard, although you can kind of see it creeping up the beard here. But yeah, it's very, very fuzzy, and that's because I forgot to shave it when I was in the shower last. I am going to have a shower between then and then. So yeah. Have you tried the natural? Is that how you spell natural? I don't think that is. Called melatonin. Oh, you mean the stuff that basically helps you sleep by giving you the stuff that your brain makes when it sleeps. Yeah. The problem is with me is that I already have a hormone condition. I have like a chemical imbalance in my brain already, and this means that any medication that I have, they have to make sure that it's actually doing its job, including natural shit that your body actually produces, because my body seems to take in any medication and will completely neutralize it so that it basically doesn't have any effect. I imagine this is a great it's a great thing if you basically are asking for like somebody who can't get poisoned, because like I'm one of those also weird people who, when everybody else is sick because they got food poisoning, I'm okay. You know, I'm oddly okay. Um, so yeah, it wouldn't work. My body will naturally level out. It'll produce more of the stuff that your body naturally produces when it's fighting sleep in the first place, which will probably mean that I won't sleep more. So yeah. Um, so yeah, I've tried all of I've been prescribed a bunch of stuff in the past to help me sleep, and none of it has worked. None of it has worked. It it has worked in that sometimes it makes me feel incredibly tired, you know, but nothing else. That's the only effect. It made me incredibly tired, but actually going to sleep, actually losing consciousness, it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I'm so glad that I don't need like super bad surgery in the future, because I am probably an anesthesiologist's nightmare, and also it would be my nightmare as well, because I might wake up, you know, during the surgery. But I'm glad, I'm lucky, I don't need a surgery at the moment, so I'm good. I'm just looking forward to my shower when I can actually cut this hair, because it's very fuzzy and like a couple of bits of it get in my eye. So yeah. Ugh. Anyway, hey Bear Buff. So yeah, I have a problem. I do not know. There is one thing I can kind of do to basically help maybe um, help me so that I'm not super whacked in the head, tired for my meeting in the daytime. I could just call my investor up saying, it's like, do you mind if we have like a midnight meeting, or like do you know any bars open, like 24-hour bars open or something? Any late night restaurants open or something? A 4 a.m. meeting at the bridge. But I don't want to then have to deal with him also then being unconscious, whacked in the head, feeling super tired. So it's really irritating. Like I do have an option. I do have an option, and it is kind of my only option, I guess. So I don't really know why I'm talking about this, because this doesn't really have anything to do with you guys. This is literally a me problem. It's literally just a me problem that I don't really need. Um, I don't really have. I just wanted to vent about this because it's so annoying. Yeah, my one and only option is that basically, when I project that I will be tired, which will probably be around about midday, somewhere around about midday. Midday to like 3 p.m. When I'm supposed to be going to bed then, I just I just tried to stay up for as long as possible. I have employed this tactic in the past, and it's made me incredibly miserable. Because of course I'm tired and my body is telling me to go to sleep, go lay down, go to sleep or something. I can't concentrate. I can't really do anything. I will fall asleep if I just try to watch something. I can't read. I can't I can't do anything. I can't really keep myself from actually going to sleep. Um, so yeah, it's going to be irritating as fuck, but I might have to do that just so that I can wake up, get my ass into my suit, and then basically get on the train. The train itself is also an issue. I don't know if it's. I think I don't think Newcastle is the last stop, on the train to Newcastle. I don't think it will be the last stop, so I can't just fall asleep on the train because I need to be awake for that. And I will probably fall asleep on the train anyway, um, which is really annoying. I fall asleep on public transport, except for the airplane. I don't tend to fall asleep on an airplane, but I can't help if I'm on a bus, a train, anything like that for more than 20 minutes. It's guaranteed that I will fall asleep. It's just a thing. So, baby, a passionate night. Don't call me baby. Who you calling a baby? A passionate night with me will help you sleep well, dude. I don't have a problem sleeping. It's that my sleep schedule. I have a 25-hour sleep schedule. Well, I have a 20. Yeah, I have like a 25 to 26 hour sleep schedule, which means that basically I am awake usually on average for around about 20 hours. And then I may or may not feel tired enough to go to bed. Um, and then when I go to bed, I usually have 4 to 6 hours of sleep. So yeah, this means that where my sleep happens in the 24-hour day cycle is that basically my sleep just gets continuously pushed each day, just forward a bit more, to the point where, like it is now, I'm awake now. I had my breakfast. Well, I'm gonna have my dinner soon, very soon. In fact, I'm probably not going to do any more art now, so I put that away. I'm like, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go have my lunch slash dinner now, and that means that I'm probably gonna be eating at like 2 a.m. or something. My lunch slash dinner. So yeah, it's not a getting to sleep problem. It's literally the fact that my sleep just, yeah, this is natural for me. This is my natural sleep cycle. So yeah, I do have insomnia, meaning I do have periods where I just can't sleep, and usually that means like for 2 or 3 days I basically just can't sleep. So I get up and I do stuff, and the tiredness thing passes. It's 1 a.m. I did say it was 1 a.m. But usually, yeah, so that usually passes. But I would ordinarily only get like 4 to 6 hours of sleep anyway, um, when I do sleep. So yeah, I'm basically that's screwed. That part of it is kind of screwed for me. I'm fucked in that department. I'm either going to be miserable tomorrow, well, for the rest of today until I go to bed, or I'm going to be miserable at the actual meeting because I will be way past my awake time there, you know, because that the actual meeting in the day is scheduled for exactly when I'm supposed to be going to bed now, you know. So, uh, so the decisions that we need to make tonight have nothing to do with any of that. Apart from the fact that I might film something when I'm in Newcastle. So yeah, I will need to know. So when I do a live stream tomorrow, um, should we decide then to do the live, the tallying up, all of the voting, all of that good stuff? Should we do that? I think we should do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that tomorrow. So that's easy. That's not really a decision, I guess, as well. Um, but yeah, what are the options anyway? Let me put the banner up so that I can see. So it'll be either Lunar Week, Glowing Week, Cigar Week, Feet Week, Live Week, Art Week, Funnel Week, Advice Week, Bloating Week, Pub Week, Pipe Week, Padding Week, Leather/Rubber Week. Okay, so there's there are lots of choices. I am going to scout a location. There is a for another leather/cigar social thing that me and Aaron are putting together potentially, and there is a location. There's a cigar store that's right next to a Forbidden Planet comic book store. Well, it's just a geek store. It's got geek stuff in it. It's got comic books, action figures, um, anime, graphic novels, models, all of that stuff. It's just basically like a big chain of these things and they're huge. It's basically like a superstore. It's like a comic book superstore where they have just a bunch of nerdy geeky stuff. And literally right next to that place is a cigar bar. Well, it's not a cigar bar. It's a store that has a seating in area in it. So I'm going to be scouting that place for the cigar social. So that'd be fun. That would be funsies. So I could probably do like either the cigar or the pipe week thing. So yeah. But yeah, so the next live stream I do, which will hopefully be before, just like this time tomorrow. Well, today, tomorrow. You know what I mean. Will probably be a voting one where we will do the voting, polling, and figuring out what video to make this week. So yeah, it'll be a LiveTubs weekly, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's like a cigar lounge. It's so tiny. You know, I think they have. It's very, very small. It's basically the average size. You know, the average size of a shop. You know, it's basically like a one aisle, well, technically a two aisle, like corner store, corner shop, supermarket. It's basically that size. The front part of it is a walk-in humidor. Then they've got like a counter with their stuff that they, you know, with various tobacco stuff that they sell, and then they have double doors that lead to a seating area, and it's basically apparently a lounge area, which sounds cool. Like I said, I'm scouting the place. I don't know if you know how good it's going to be, but I'm scouting it. So I'll give you the full report of how it is, unless it is basically we end up doing cigar week or pipe week, in which case I will probably do like a video with like maybe even a video there. Who knows? But yeah, it's like it's potentially an option. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'll do the voting tomorrow, and then we'll, if those weeks come up, then I will do that filming. I might film it and just do like a save it for that week. I don't know. I will decide. By the way, if anybody's watching me and is in Newcastle on the Wednesday, I have a bit of time before my train. Well, actually, I've got a bit of time before Daryl can pick me up from the station, from Peterborough station, when I get back. So if you're in Peterborough or in Newcastle, lunchtime ish to about like 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock or something, I basically have some time to kill. Give me a poke on like any social media that I'm on. So yeah. Yeah. Depending on who answers that, I do have like a friend of mine who basically is in Newcastle who's like, ooh, I can come meet you, but I have no idea how well that's going to go because they're very sporadic about answering their messages. So it's like they can meet me technically, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It doesn't matter. There'll be a bunch of us hanging out at a bar. It's or eating a sandwich or at a coffee place. I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be nice. Nice. So yeah. Right, does anybody have anything they want to say to me or talk to me about before I go? I did say that this is going to be a quickie. So yeah, I'm already hungry. I'm already hungry because I have got to figure out what I'm eating. It's either going to be, we've got like, I do have a chicken tikka masala and a chicken korma in the fridge. I could eat that. Or I could eat I had noodles already. That was my breakfast. I had noodles already. They were good. They were good noodles. Yeah, there's there's apparently Pot Noodle do this thing where they do bags of noodles, and instead of pot noodles, it's like pot lost the plot noodle or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I figured out that these things are actually like really good for you because they don't have any of the, you know, they're a little bit high on their salt and fat content depending on what flavor you get. But the average noodles from the not super noodles, pot noodles without the pot bags, they are apparently good for you. So yeah, they're all green on their little, you know, the traffic light code things that they have on your thing on your foods here in the UK. They have this in America. I found this in America a couple of times. So I don't know what Itchy was all like. Oh, we don't have that here. It's like, oh, I've been with you in a supermarket and you totally have those. So I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's either that anyway, or it's a I have a frozen ready meal of basically like a barbecue, and it's basically a jacket potato, a baked potato that's been pulverized, then have had a bunch of barbecue sauce over the top of it. It's little bits of chicken and bacon, and a couple of bits of bacon on it. It's like a barbecue potato wedge melt thing. I have that in the fridge also. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to have that or the Indian. Hmm. The American or the Indian. As in Asian Indian, not, you know, North American indigenous people person. Thank you for telling me which one to pick. Well, for making the decision for me. Oh, okay. Okay, everyone's gone. Again, I'm not trusting the viewer counter, but the viewer counter says no one's watching. Okay. Well, that's it then. I am working on a commission for a female cat lady, a furry female cat lady. I should have said, not just a lady that likes cats. I was going to do that with you guys, but like I said, I'm kind of too hungry now. So yeah. Oh, you're here. Oh, good. Did you have any input? What would you pick? Noodles? I'm not noodles. Fuck. Indian or Texan? Indian or Texan? The barbecue thing or the Indian? You know, the chicken tikka masala and the chicken korma with rice. I'm already annoyed. I'm out of fruit. That's really irritating for me because basically I like to have like for my last meal of the day, I like to just have a bunch of fruit or salad or something, and I don't have that. So yeah, barbecue it is. Barbecue it is. I'll have the barbecue. Ah, well that's good. I will go eat that, and then I will come back and I will continue doing the art thing because it's almost done. I literally just have to do the color and stuff. I don't know if you wanted it like shaded or flat or what, but I will go do that. Anyway, ugh. Belly rubs, stretch, and belly salute. And yeah, I'll see you guys in around about, hopefully not in 24 hours. Hopefully it will be a bit sooner. Sorry, squeaky chair. Because hopefully I won't be asleep. So yeah. Anyway, toodles.